Hey, welcome back, everyone. So according to the National Fire Protection Association, Thanksgiving is the peak day for home cooking fires, with more than 3 times the daily average happening on that holiday. Of course, we want to make sure you and your family are safe this year, so let's bring in Battalion Chief Benny Fulkerson with OKC Fire with advice for you and your family. Chief, good morning to you.
Good to see you.
So let's talk about this. First of all, how many more calls do you see on Thanksgiving Day in terms of calls to your department?
Well, the potential is there. Obviously, cooking fires are the #1 or at least a leading cause of fire all year long. And then on Thanksgiving Day, when there is so much cooking taking place and all the commotion and all the people in the home and kids and pets and all that, it becomes a greater possibility that we're going to see that. But we're ready to go.
Yeah, even something as simple as having the handle on your pot turned out can cause a catastrophic situation.
Simple things like that. You know, we just always want to remind people that a cooking fire on the stovetop is probably the most likely thing that you'll encounter. So what you just want to do on that is just make sure you're paying attention to it more than anything else. If you leave something frying on the stovetop, you have to keep an eye on what you fry, is what we say, because it can catch on fire very easily. I mean, obviously there's people in the kitchen at Thanksgiving and everybody's talking and they always want to congregate in the kitchen. The kids are running around. There's a pet wanting to be, its head scratched by your ankle, and there's all these distractions. You just can't allow yourself to become distracted. Once the fire starts on a stovetop, it can very easily spread to the cabinetry above, and it can just make your whole Thanksgiving not so great if you're not careful.
What would you say the #1 mistake that you see people make on Thanksgiving when it comes to cooking is?
Just that, honestly, is just not being completely mindful
not
of what
attending what they're doing.
And then, but beyond that, if a fire does happen, also not knowing what to do if it does. So what we see people doing sometimes is they'll have a grease fire and they'll throw water on it. That makes it worse. They'll put flour on it. That makes it worse. We just want to remind people, if you do happen to have a skillet fire, cover it with a lid. That's the cleanest, simplest, most efficient way to put out that fire. Cover it with a lid, turn out the heat, and just let it sit there and cool off. That's the best thing you can do.
What about an oven fire? What if an oven fire sparks up in your oven?
That's a little bit easier. In that case, simply shut the door, turn off the heat, and let it sit there and cool off. Go ahead and call 911 and let us come out and check it. But those are a little bit easier to handle than one on the stovetop is.
So we've been talking about this all morning, frying a turkey.
Yes.
We've seen all the social media videos of firefighters dumping the turkeys in the oil.
Yeah.
What are the best, safest ways to fry a turkey?
Safest way is to hire it done.
There you
That's
go.
the safest way. If you are going to do it yourself, the things to keep in mind with the turkey, obviously, is #1, have it completely thawed before you start, and also pat it dry with paper towels before you put it in the oil. Water and hot oil just do not mix. That's #1. The second thing is, where are you going to do this? You need to do it outdoors. You need to do it outside on a flat surface, well away from your home, not in your garage, not under a porch that's overhanging your home. You need to do it out by itself in a safe location. And also keep in mind, don't overfill the oil, because if you do, when you put the turkey inside the container, it'll overfill, and then it'll go down the sides of the cooking vessel. It'll touch the flame that is at the bottom of it, and that's when you have the big fire and the explosions that you just mentioned. It actually looks like an explosion. It's a very violent reaction.
Yeah. If you've seen those social media videos, they're wild.
Yeah.
You said keeping it outside. Stay away from wooden decks.
Yes.
Right. And when it comes to cooking those turkeys.
Absolutely. Keep it outside, well away from anything that's combustible like that. And also keep in mind, even outside, keep an area around that's safe. You don't want the kids out there having the backyard Thanksgiving football game around your turkey frying activity. You want to keep that free from that type of activity. And then even when you're done, just remember that oil will be hot for a very long time. You're going to have to keep people away from it for the rest of the day, because it's just extremely hot oil at that point.
Outside of cooking, having people gather inside, gather around the fireplace, you may want to spark that up and fire that up. What should you do to make sure that fireplace is ready before you do turn it on?
Well, that's a great point. And the fireplaces need to be cleaned and/or inspected by a qualified chimney sweep specialist every single year, because creosote builds up inside your fireplaces, and that's what catches on fire so easily. Keep in mind too, with Thanksgiving, kind of in that same vein, with company coming in, many people staying the night with you possibly, make sure your smoke alarms are working. Make sure you test those before your guests arrive, and then let your guests know what they need to do when it does go off. If a smoke alarm goes off, it's telling you need to get outside. We have a fire. Make sure your guests know where the exits are. Make sure they know how to get out of a window should they need to, and then also that everybody knows where the meeting place is outside. That's very important.
Yeah, we've said it many times before. Smoke alarms save lives. There's no doubt about that.
They absolutely do, every single year.
Okay, so last question for you. This may be the hardest one, so I'm preparing you here.
I'm ready.
What are you thankful for this
Oh my
Thanksgiving?
goodness, so much. I'm so thankful. I've just got such an amazing family and friends and a wonderful job and an opportunity to do the things like we're doing right now and hopefully make a difference in people's lives and keep people safe. I'm blessed in so many ways and thankful for so much, including you, my friend.
Oh, I appreciate that, Chief.
Always
Thankful
nice
for
to work with you.
This is you're awesome, and we are very thankful for you here at KOCO5. Thank you for coming in and helping possibly save some lives here as we head into Thanksgiving.
Hopefully we can. Thank you for having us.
Hopefully so.